Gilbert, what are you doing all day in a cave? Oh, I know. You're waiting for the next broadcast of Lord Blood-Rah's nerve-wracking theater.
Countdown for blast off. X minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Welcome to Lord Blood-Rah's nerve-wracking theater.
My lords and ladies, geeks, geekarellas, geekulas, and geekaritas, I am Lord Blood-Rah, and this is Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wrackin' Theater. And tonight, we examine the question of what would happen if a caveman from the dawn of human civilization were suddenly thrust into our modern society. Or, well, modern society as of the early 1960s. Would it be able to understand its surroundings, or would it thrash out violently against what it can't possibly comprehend? Well, according to this movie, what would happen is mostly silly dialogue and atrocious acting. Starring the B-movie world's answer to Elvis Presley, Mr. Arch Hall Jr. It's the tuneful troglodyte travesty, Eegah. But now, my lords and ladies, without further ado, I give to you the film in which the puerile meets the primitive. Here is Eegah.
Roxy, what are you doing in town? I thought I was supposed to meet you up at the club.
Well, you still are. I just bought myself a new swimming suit tonight.
Oh?
Yes. See?
That? Well, I get off work in 10 minutes.
Follow me out then.
Follow you? Listen, I can change clothes and beat you out there. That's my girl. Her father's Robert I. Miller. Writes all those adventure books. You ought to see her swim.
Hey! Gee, I sure am sorry, sir. I guess I was thinking about having dinner with my girl. She lives up at the club.
It's me, Tom.
Oh, Tommy. Oh.
What's the matter? What happened?
Oh, is he gone?
Who?
Is he?
I didn't see anybody. Just take it easy and tell me what happened.
I saw a giant.
What?
Well, I did. Honest, I saw a giant. Dad, you don't believe me either.
Roxy, of course I believe you. I believe you saw something.
Well, I saw a giant. A prehistoric giant.
How about it, Tom? What'd you see?
Like I told you, Mr. Miller, I wasn't there until afterwards.
Tommy Nelson, I know what I saw.
Sure, Roxy, but I mean giants.
There were giants. The Bible says so.
Yes, it does. In the book of Genesis. Something about in those days, giants walked the earth.
Well, then.
Maybe we can get some flashlights and go out and take a look for ourselves. Huh?
No, this thing can wait until morning. Now, you kids go and take your swim before the pool closes.
In the morning now.
It's a promise.
Dad still doesn't believe me.
Sure he does.
And neither do you.
I swear on my Elvis Presley LP. How big did you say he was?
Oh, bigger than anybody you ever saw.
I bet you were scared, huh?
A little. but I had the funniest feeling he wouldn't hurt me.
Yeah?
In fact, I thought it was kind of cute.
Oh.
Hello, I'm Santa, and it's that time of year again. Time to shop at LordBlood-Rah.com for DVDs, T-shirts, coffee mugs, minifigures. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now you can have Blood-Rah in the coleslaw, or Blood-Rah on your grandpa, or Blood-Rah in a bear's paw. Oh, I've been working too hard. Anywho, go to LordBlood-Rah.com and click Emporium and buy something, will ya? Have a geeky Christmas!
Please leave your eyes at the door. You will not need them.
Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wrackin Auditorium presents the best of old-time radio, horror, and science fiction. Tales of terror and the uncanny that unfold on the stage of your imagination. Come experience the magic of old-time radio horror. Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wrackin Auditorium is available on Spotify, Apple, Google, and other podcast providers. Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wrackin Auditorium, when you seek the darkness.
I feel myself going back to the animal instinct. I lock myself in there with him, fearing that I might do something terrible. Ah! Billy! Billy! Ah! Help!
This one has plenty of fight in him.
Never before has man been transformed into such hideous proportions. Never have teenage girls been subjected to the terrifying ordeal in the fantastic room of torture. Prisoners on this island of the mad must fight desperately to preserve a sane and conscious mind. This strange and powerful story has been acclaimed as the most terrifying of all time, as it bursts forth the unequaled horror of an island of monsters created by a human beast.
So what exactly was it that Roxy saw? Was it a caveman? Or was it an overgrown holdover from a Grateful Dead concert? Perhaps even a long-lost Duck Dynasty brother? We'll explore the mystery as we return to Eegah.
Couldn't you have imagined the whole thing? No. Now, let's be realistic about this. You said yourself that you fainted. Isn't it possible that you dreamed this whole idea?
No, Dad, I didn't. There was a giant.
Now, I don't want to call this story of yours a lot of foolishness, and I haven't so far, have I?
No.
But if there were a giant, if anyone at all had been here...
Come here.
What'd you find?
I don't know. It sure looks like a footprint, though.
Well, let me see. Look, there's the heel, and there's the toe.
Look at the size of that. It must have been made by
Say it.
a giant.
What did I tell you? And that's for finding it.
I'll find the big boy himself for you if you feel like that.
He left the road right here. Watch out for snakes.
Ooh!
Better go back to the car.
No! He's my giant.
Holy cow, he was standing right here watching us. And then he turned and took off for...
Shadow Mountain. Do you suppose that's where he lives?
It's possible. That would account for his never having been seen before.
It's too bad we didn't bring the doom buggy. We'd go after him.
What for?
Well, to get some pictures. Maybe even to bring him back. A lot of people aren't going to believe this giant jazz.
No, we're not sending about this, you understand?
Why not? After the way everyone laughed at me.
Your turn will come. I'm going up on Shadow Mountain with a camera.
Are you going to write a book about the giant, Mr. Miller?
That's the idea, Tom.
I'll take you up there. My doom buggy's all ready to go.
No, thanks.
It is. I just gave it the works.
There's no offense, son. But I'd like to take this trip in something a little bit safer. I'll see you in about 2 days at the most.
Well, please take care of yourself.
Now, my credit cards are in the desk drawer. You make sure you leave them there.
This thing's supposed to be safer than my dune buggy?
All right, Kruger, let's go. Don't you forget, I want you to meet me at the mouth of Deep Canyon tomorrow at 4. Oh, no. No.
Like monsters? Like horror? Like sci-fi? You'll love Maniac Monster Designs. Stickers, enamel pins, patches, magnets, tees, pillows. Maniac Monster Designs for everything retro, spooky, and fun. You'll find Maniac Monster Designs on eBay, Facebook, Instagram, and at maniacmonsters.com. Now you can have cool monster designs anytime, anywhere with Maniac Monster Designs. Hey, want more Lord Blood-Rah? Introducing Lord Blood-Rah's Cathode Zone, the new weekly series available only on Patreon. Each week, Lord Blood-Rah presents classic horror and sci-fi episodes from the golden age of television. The first episode is up for free at patreon.com/Lord Blood-Rah, with a new episode dropping every Friday exclusively for Patreon supporters. Help support the show and get access to this new weekly series, only at patreon.com/Lord Blood-Rah.
Jesse James, you will need it.
Your bullets can't hurt me.
Vincent Price, and you're invited to my party in the house on Haunted Hill, where so far the ghosts have murdered only 7 people. So won't you come and make it 8? You'll see human heads without bodies. Mysterious pools of blood dripping from the ceiling. The walls move slowly in against you. Don't try to escape, you can't. You ready, dear?
No.
Are you ready, dear?
Yes, damn you.
The ghosts are waiting, so won't you join me in the house on Haunted Hill? Hurry, or you'll be late for your own funeral.
Oh? Yes? Dad'll understand. It's just one of those things. Just a minute, please. Do you know where Deep Canyon is?
Yeah?
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. I've been there lots of times. Why?
Don't worry, Mr. Kruger. I'll take care of it. Yes. Thanks for calling. Goodbye.
What's up?
That was Mr. Kruger from the airport. The helicopter blew a gasket or something. He won't be able to pick Dad up.
At Deep Canyon?
Yes.
No problem. We'll get the dune buggy and we'll whiz right out there.
Oh no! Our courageous young couple stuck in the sand? Will they be able to make their rendezvous with the intrepid Mr. Miller? Will our bathing beauty and her boyfriend be reduced to nothing but bleached bones under the searing desert heat? Oh, no, they're fine. Carry on.
There you are, Deep Canyon.
I don't see Dad anyplace.
Maybe we're early.
It's past 4:30.
Take it easy on that water.
Well, I don't want it to dry out before Dad gets here. And don't you eat anymore.
Okay.
It's 9 o'clock. What do you suppose happened?
Oh, nothing happened. He's not coming out of butts, you know. You can't expect him to be right on the dot.
I know, but he should have made it before dark.
Don't worry about it. He'll see the campfire and come walking in on us any minute now.
That's what you said 2 hours ago.
Well, he will.
Well, if you believe that, what's the idea of the bedrolls?
Look, I carry all this junk in the buggy anyway, so you might as well get some use out of it.
I'm not sleepy.
So just lie down and take a rest for a while. I'll keep the fire going.
Hey, what are you doing with that?
I always carry a gun in the desert. There's coyotes around a camp.
Put it away. We're not playing cowboy.
You know, there's mountain lions around here, too.
Well, they won't come near a fire, I know that much. And I'm not going to have you take a shot at something that turns out to be Dad.
Okay. I'll put her away in one condition, that you crawl in and get some rest.
Okay.
So our young lovers have had a minor spat. But not to worry. After these messages, Tom will put everything right with another song, complete with backup singers, which is strange because they're alone in the desert. Anyway, more toe-tapping tunes after this.
Well, Christmas is coming sooner than you think, so what are you going to get the horror geek in your life? You need Novemberfire.com, an amazing range of horror, sci-fi, and goth t-shirts in various styles, one-of-a-kind DVDs, features, and documentaries, patches, belt buckles and accessories, masks, music. Go to Novemberfire.com, and when you order, be sure to tell them Lord Blood-Rah sent you. Novemberfire.com, because it's later than you think.
Please leave your eyes at the door. You will not need them.
Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wrackin Auditorium presents the best of old-time radio, horror, and science fiction. Tales of terror and the uncanny that unfold on the stage of your imagination. Come experience the magic of old-time radio horror. Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wrackin Auditorium is available on Spotify, Apple, Google, and other podcast providers. Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wrackin Auditorium, when you seek the darkness.
Walked through a graveyard late at night and seen a coffin open?
Have you ever thought what it would be like to see a person's head amputated?
Think of things so horrible that the human mind cannot imagine them.
See all this and more when you see on stage, in person,
that crazy mixed up Dr. Evil and his terrors of the unknown.
Unlike anything that you ever seen or heard of in the past.
Hideous creatures from beyond the grave leave the stage and grab girls right out of their seats.
Girls, do not come alone. Bring your boyfriend to protect you when the lights go out.
You may find a live snake or rat under your seat.
A real dead body is given away to some lucky person at every performance.
Also, in person,
the Mummy and King Kong, famous Hollywood gorilla, real and alive.
Plus, on the screen, 2 horrific motion pictures.
Dr. Evil and his terrors of the unknown.
Plus 2 horrific pictures.
That it could happen in America. That it could happen now. That it could ever happen to me. Another murder tonight. At Watergate. My apartment.
Issue the order that he be taken alive.
The moon hasn't risen yet. Put a guard on me.
Now, who's Valerie?
Well, now, wouldn't you like to know?
Tom,
Yeah.
do you suppose Dad found the giant? Or the giant found him?
Nah. Giant probably is way up in the mountain. Your dad wasn't going that far.
I guess not.
Oh, I must have bumped it again.
You must have. Hey, have you been at this? We were saving for Dad.
What?
The stew.
I didn't touch it.
Well, I sure didn't. And look at... What'd you do that for?
Listen, if he comes back for that club, we'd want to be anywhere around here.
sure it is?
Well, I borrowed it enough. Look at where it's smashed.
Well, he could have dropped it.
Well, then why didn't he pick it up?
Well, it's broken. It's no good to him.
Oh, well, it's also insured. Let's not kid ourselves.
Let's not jump to conclusions either. Come on, let's try that extra vine. Go! One way or the other, what do you think?
I don't know.
Well, I'll climb up their ways and see if the buggy can get through. No, you better stay here.
No.
There's no use in both of us going. We gotta come back for the buggy anyway.
Well, then we'll come back. I'm not going to sit here doing nothing.
Oh, women. Look, you stay here with the buggy.
Nope.
And drive it up to meet me when I give you the signal. That'll save us both a trip. Come on.
Well, okay.
Ah, the gun. Toss it. Give me a blast in that horn if you see anything.
Don't worry about that.
Egads! Eegah has absconded with Roxy and is carrying her off into his rocky cave lair. What horrors could confront her inside that ominous cavern? Could our towering troglodyte have romantic intentions? What will become of Roxy? And will she be able to sell her story to the Weekly World News? We'll find out after this.
Hello, I'm Santa, and it's that time of year again. Time to shop at LordBlood-Rah.com for DVDs, T-shirts, coffee mugs, minifigures. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now you can have Blood-Rah in the coleslaw, or Blood-Rah on your grandpa, or Blood-Rah in a bear's paw. Oh, I've been working too hard. Anywho, go to LordBlood-Rah.com and click Emporium and buy something, will ya? Have a geeky Christmas!
Okay, banga banga.
Since when do you talk a native language?
I just started today.
Well, what do you say?
What do you say? I don't even know what I said.
Do I, baby? Of course I do. Duke Mitchell and Sammy Petrillo turn an island paradise into the zaniest madhouse in the 7 seas. Charlita puts a gleam in Duke Mitchell's eyes. Your smile only added life to your masquerade. Muriel Landers puts the whammy on Sammy.
Sammy! Run for your life! Go on, get out of here. Run for your life.
Ramona, the romantic chimp, takes off on a romantic chase of her own.
Strange. But interesting.
Really think so? What a charming compliment.
Bela Lugosi finds the perfect subject to turn a gorilla into a goof, and vice versa.
Look, what are you trying to tell me? I don't understand a word. What am I, dumb or something? Don't answer that. Now look, Duke Mitchell, I'm running this game, you understand? And don't talk back. Yeah, now put it on, because we got to get out that door.
Super Shocker number 1, Dr. Macabre's Frightmare of Movie Monsters. Imagine seeing almost all the screen's scariest monsters alive, in person. Hunchback of Notre Dame, Teenage Frankenstein, Daughter of Dracula, The Fly, a man's body, a fly's head, Rodan, the flying monster, the colossal beast, and more, many more, never here before. Plus, Super Shocker number 2, Spooks A-Poppin', a thrilling new idea in spook shows. We double dare you to see this double header of super monstrous, superhuman, super shockers in person on the stage.
Come in. I surprised her in her room. She was not alone. With my own hands, I killed her.
Starring Boris Karloff.
Take this gun. Escort this gentleman from the castle. If he resists, kill him.
The Terror. His evil mystic powers go beyond man's wildest imaginings. The Terror, empowered to avenge, to reward, to transform.
I do love you.
Is she a blood and flesh beauty a man can enjoy?
I am possessed of the dead.
Or is she a gossamer myth, created by a madman's distorted desires?
Take your life as you took mine, and bring us together forever.
Join Boris Karloff, the Frankenstein monster of all horror motion pictures, in his most blood-chilling screen experience.
Roxy. Roxy. Roxy? Roxy!
Oh, Dad!
Oh,
Oh, are you hurt?
I think my collarbone's broken.
Here, let me help you.
How did you get here?
Well, we came looking for you, and we were both so worried that we didn't know what to do.
No. She's mine. She's mine.
He understands you.
We got a beautiful friendship going. Take it easy.
Dad!
Don't do anything to scare him.
Me scare him?
Smile. Smile.
It's real, see?
Looking.
What's he doing?
Looking for lice, I believe.
Raymond.
Careful, honey. Take it easy. He won't hurt you.
He hurt you.
No, I did that myself when I fell on the camera.
Dad, I think you better break this up before I scream.
Tell him you're hungry.
I'm not.
Well, think of the alternative.
I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, hungry. What are those?
Those are his relatives. He's telling his family all about you. He told them about me last night.
Think how lonely he must be.
I know whatever he is, he's a human being.
What'll I do?
It'll be all right. Play it by ear, but don't upset him.
Okay.
He's telling them he has guests for dinner.
How do you do?
Well, that one looked like a very important ancestor. Shake hands with him, Roxy.
Oh, Dad. Oh, please meet you. Doesn't he know they're dead?
I think so. He just can't make himself accepted.
I'm not having any trouble. And how are you feeling today? Oh, that's fine. was this?
Fake it.
That's what I've been doing. Now I'm getting sick.
Eegah.
Is that his name?
It might be. That's the word he says most of the time. Eegah.
Oh, Dad, no. That's all I need now is a good drink of milk. Ooh, I don't see how anybody could drink that horrible stuff. I guess it can't hurt me.
Make it last as long as you can. He won't hurt you if you're doing something.
A prehistoric gentleman, huh? Thank you. Well, here's to you. Ugh. This water doesn't make you strong. You have to be strong to drink in the first place. No, I'm still thirsty. Thank you. That does.
What is it?
Believe it or not, Dad, I'm going to look at this etching. Oh, this is nice. No. This. I see what you mean. Dad?
What is it?
Look at this drawing. It's me in my car. It's me.
Hey, want more Lord Blood-Rah? Introducing Lord Blood-Rah's Cathode Zone, the new weekly series available only on Patreon. Each week, Lord Blood-Rah presents classic horror and sci-fi episodes from the golden age of television. The first episode is up for free at patreon.com/Lord Blood-Rah, with a new episode dropping every Friday exclusively for Patreon supporters. Help support the show and get access to this new weekly series, only at patreon.com/Lord Blood-Rah.
Incidentally, where are your menfolk?
You're the first man I've ever seen.
Let go, Kip.
Now then, what's the matter?
Danger, Kip. They want to kill you. They'll take the spaceship and they'll make me go with them.
Well, how?
They can, Kip. They control me.
You'll share man's greatest thrill as you rocket through space to the lost moon city of alluring, ferocious cat women. Theirs is the fevered fury of life without love, goading them to lure men into the den of bloodthirsty moon monsters, driving them to tempt men in the deadly cave of moon gold, flaming into a wild lust to conquer man and destroy the world. 8 beautiful girls and 1 lone man struggling for survival, with death, sudden, violent, and horrible, lurking in the shadows.
Horrors of Spider Island.
Out of the night came a fate worse than death. A man's mind twisted, his brain poisoned, with an uncontrollable lust to kill.
Horrors of Spider Island.
A tale of terror that will leave you limp. So hideous and shocking, you won't believe your eyes. His hunger for victims was never satisfied. Prepare to be frightened out of your wits by the
Horrors of Spider Island.
Let's have another listen to that language that Eegah speaks. Sounds like a geriatric Klingon with indigestion, doesn't it? And of course, our prehistoric orator is none other than Hollywood's favorite giant, Mr. Richard Kiel. Probably best known for his role as the silver-toothed James Bond nemesis Jaws from The Spy Who Loved Me and Moonraker. But he's also had many other memorable roles, including his turn on the classic Twilight Zone episode To Serve Man as the alien Canamet. We now return to Eegah as Tom wanders the desert searching for his lost love. Will he break into song again? We'll just have to see.
Roxy! Roxy!
Yes, I'd say that he and his tribe have always been here.
Are there others?
No, he's the last one.
How can you be sure?
I took a good look at his family. From the condition of the shrouds, I'd say that the last one died 50, 100 years ago.
How old does that make him?
Oh, I wouldn't even guess. Here it comes.
Note.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Why don't you two get a room?
go see if the rock's in place. He's gone. Now's our chance.
It's there. What are we going to do? What can I do?
Help me back. I gotta sit down. No, don't touch it.
It's got to be tied up or something, doesn't it?
There's some aspirin in my gear bag.
I don't see it.
He brought it here. Must be around someplace. Keep looking. You probably hid it somewhere.
Oh, here it is.
The aspirin's in that small pocket. Give me 2.
Drink a lot of water. It'll give you strength.
It won't knit bones, honey.
It's got to be tied up or something, doesn't it?
No, it feels pretty good now.
Liar.
That's no way to talk to your father.
The trouble with you is I spoiled you.
You sure did.
What can I do?
Nothing. I'll just sit here.
How about if I washed your face? Or gave you a shave? It'll make you feel better. You've got all your junk here.
Okay. Shave down.
He brought me flowers.
We've got to get his mind on something else. Make a production out of it. Sing, hum, whistle. Come on. Bring him, keep busy. Here he comes. He's interested. He almost forgot to shut the door.
Well, that doesn't say much for my sex appeal. You're running out of whiskers. Now I suppose he wants a shave.
Good. Give it to him.
Anything to please the customers.
Try these. Here.
Hello, I'm Santa, and it's that time of year again. Time to shop at LordBlood-Rah.com for DVDs, T-shirts, coffee mugs, minifigures. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now you can have Blood-Rah in the coleslaw, or Blood-Rah on your grandpa, or Blood-Rah in a bear's paw. Oh, I've been working too hard. Anywho, go to LordBlood-Rah.com and click Emporium and buy something, will ya? Have a geeky Christmas!
Out of the depths of darkness rises Garganta, the true king of monsters. He's on his way alive, in person, to scare the yell out of you. Garganta on the stage in Dr. Siltini's giant triple Scream Show for the first time on any stage. The stage show that brought you the Frankenstein monster in person now brings you direct from Hollywood, Garganta, the giant gorilla of the universe, alive and in person, in a 3-hour performance filled with more chills, thrills, laughs than you ever experienced in this century. It is engrossing, exciting, fascinating, filled with tense climaxes, gripping scenes, beautiful starlets. Yes, it's Garganta, this wild, inhuman menace, this 782 pounds of dynamite that makes Kong the gorilla look like a monkey. And that's not all. During the dark seance when all the lights are dim, ghosts, spirits, and vampires descend into the audience. You may find yourself holding a ghost, your girl, or someone else's girl. So watch out when the lights go out. But as Mae West would say, it'll separate the men from the boys. In New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, critics have proclaimed this stage attraction to be the show you must not miss. Even though it's a stage presentation to send you home in frantic flight, there are also some very eye-appealing scenes created by these beautiful Hollywood starlets in gorgeous costumes designed by Adrian. Yes, it's a stage show for everyone. But those of you under 16, please be accompanied by an adult. Not only because of what takes place during the performance in the dark seance, but the adult may be afraid to walk home alone. Now is your first and only chance to see, in person, on stage, and alive, Garganta, the giant gorilla of the universe. Watch for it. Remember the time, the place, and the date to see Garganta, alive and in person.
Have you ever been kissed by a woman like this? This is the story of an adventure so fantastic and horrible as to make a man of science doubt his senses. See the dance of destruction as Tarantula entices men to a strange fate. Lost women, lost because they were born without human souls. Children of abominable deviltry and twisted science, unleashed by insanity.
He has human beauty and intelligence, still possesses the capacities and instincts of the giant spider.
Who could have shot him?
Nobody shot him. Look, these are not bullet wounds.
What could have killed him?
I don't know. I hope we won't have to find out.
Aren't you afraid, Grant?
I'm scared stiff.
If you're frightened, what do you call him?
I'm getting out of here.
The terror of mortal man, paralyzed with fear, bereft of reason, facing the horror of the giant hexapod.
Better watch him with that shaving bar.
Roxy! Roxy!
You did a better job of shaving him, Roxy. There's no way of telling how old that fellow is.
You're handsome.
I warn you, Roxy, don't upset him.
Tell me some more about your etching. You like the pretty smell? Here, this is loaded with perfume. I'm going to try and get him to move the rock. These smell pretty too. Where did you get them? Out there? Yes, I really think you should put them in water. I guess you're right. There are plenty more out there. Here, look at this. Look. See? Take it. I'll bet you haven't seen anything like that before. Don't you think it's pretty? Do you like it?
Give him something else.
Oh. What? I haven't found anything else. Wait. That was a mistake. Don't get the idea I don't like you. My father. He can see us. That's the idea. You'll just move the rock. We can go outside. Oh, Eegah. Outside. You and me. Outside.
No, save yourself.
I'll keep him so busy he'll forget the rock.
Once you're outside, run.
Come on. Outside.
number. Sure.
Get after them.
The dune buggy's just down the canyon.
I can do it. Go on.
Tom!
Cool it, Roxy. Everything's all right.
Tom to the rescue! So Roxy narrowly escapes a fate worse than death, although it would have made her Weekly World News article much more interesting. But I don't think the big guy's done yet. I mean, we've seen how he was sniffing her up and down. I don't think he's going to let that go so easily. After these messages, we'll see just how tenacious our capacious caveman can be.
Please leave your eyes at the door. You will not need them.
Lord Blood-Rah's nerve-wracking auditorium presents the best of old-time radio, horror, and science fiction. Tales of terror and the uncanny that unfold on the stage of your imagination. Come experience the magic of old-time radio horror. Lord Blood-Rah's nerve-wracking auditorium is available on Spotify, Apple, Google, and other podcast providers. Lord Blood-Rah's nerve-wracking auditorium, when you seek the darkness.
You've lost the urge to experiment.
Oh, every time you touch me, I go out of my mind. Let me die. Let me die.
Her brain kept alive by experimental science, by a man whose abnormal passions inspired him to try the impossible.
I brought her back. She'll live and I'll get her another body.
So what of her soul? How can you make of her an experiment of horror? His mad ambitions and desires threaten every woman possessing an attractive body. Girls whose measurements make them beauty contest participants. Professional figure models such as this. All are prey to his distorted desires.
What's locked behind that door?
Horror.
no normal mind can imagine. Something even more terrible than you.
Horror has its ultimate, and I'm that.
Behind that door is the sum total of Dr. Corton's mistakes.
He intends to kill somebody. To rob them of their body. We've got to stop him.
And in our next segment, we'll see the softer side of Eegah, as we discover that it takes a tender-hearted caveman to swing a giant club. Tender-hearted caveman to swing a giant club. Yeah, that's what it says. Who writes this stuff?
I rigged it so nobody could steal it.
Out here? George, you're drunk. Give me the keys to the car.
No, baby, I just had one. That's all, just one, baby, that's all. I've just had one.
One bottle.
Hey, baby.
You've had enough.
Well, I'll tell you when I've had enough. You do me a great injustice. The keys. I've had enough.
Assume the position and open your minds wide. It's time for your cranial cavity search. Yes, my lords and ladies, the cranial cavity search. Here's a chance for you great geeks out there to prove your geek cred by showing what you know. And tonight's cranial cavity search question is: in the 1976 remake of the 1933 cinematic classic King Kong, the producers opted to portray Kong with a man in a suit rather than a stop-motion puppet as in the original. The makeup and ape suit were designed by modern makeup legend Rick Baker, but who wore the makeup and costume to portray King Kong? Who played King Kong in the 1976 remake? A. Jeff Bridges. B. Wrestler Hulk Hogan. C. Rick Baker himself. Or D. Andre the Giant. Do you know, my lords and ladies? Try your best to figure it out while these commercials do their worst.
Hello, I'm Santa, and it's that time of year again. Time to shop at LordBlood-Rah.com for DVDs, T-shirts, coffee mugs, minifigures. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now you can have Blood-Rah in the coleslaw, or Blood-Rah on your grandpa, or Blood-Rah in a bear's paw. Oh, I've been working too hard. Anywho, go to LordBlood-Rah.com and click Emporium and buy something, will ya? Have a geeky Christmas.
Hey, want more Lord Blood-Rah? Introducing Lord Blood-Rah's Cathode Zone, the new weekly series available only on Patreon. Each week, Lord Blood-Rah presents classic horror and sci-fi episodes from the golden age of television. The first episode is up for free at patreon.com/Lord Blood-Rah, with a new episode dropping every Friday exclusively for Patreon supporters. Help support the show and get access to this new weekly series only at patreon.com/Lord Blood-Rah. And the answer to tonight's cranial cavity search question: who played King Kong in the 1976 remake? It was C. Rick Baker himself. The modern makeup legend behind the classic An American Werewolf in London. Also, the Tim Burton remake of Planet of the Apes and Harry and the Hendersons. He wore the mask and suit he designed himself, and of course contact lenses to give him the eyes of a gorilla, but the mask was controlled off camera by puppeteers using hydraulic cables. And now, my lords and ladies, we go on to the conclusion of Eegah, as our brave caveman faces the dangers of civilization to get to his beloved Roxy, and Tom rocks a pool party.
Are you sure you're feeling well enough to go out tonight?
Honey, we've got to go out.
Well, it's not anything special. It's just a party.
Your whole gang will be there.
Yeah.
You can't avoid them forever.
No.
Some of them laugh a little.
Well, if I know Agnes Henderson, she'll laugh a lot. What'll happen to him?
I don't know, but I'm certain we're doing the right thing. If we were to reveal that a giant actually exists, there'd be a whole army out there tracking him down like an animal.
No, they wouldn't. We wouldn't let them.
Honey, he's from another age, another eon. Come in.
Hello, Mr. Miller.
Hello, Tom.
Wowdy, wow, wow! You sure look swell, Roxy.
Thank you. I'll only be a minute.
Is something wrong, Mr. Miller?
We're just talking about our little adventure.
Oh, I see.
You do?
Well, sure. A girl like Roxy don't get over a thing like that right away.
Doesn't.
That's what I say. She's got to get her mind off it. And this hop tonight'll help.
Hop?
Yeah, my combo's gonna be there. Man, they swing.
So I understand.
I'm ready.
Well, let's split then. Mr. Miller, I got my dad's wheels tonight.
Really? Do they fit on your car?
You're funny, Mr. Miller. Real funny.
Grrr.
What's he doing in here? Call the police!
friend. What is this, a masquerade?
That is Miller's giant, darling.
Oh, come on, you can talk plainer than that. Look out, Mr. Cushman, he's for real. What did he say?
He's real.
Of course, he's real. George, quick, call the police. There's a time of giants here.
The phone call.
3900 block. Large man or giant creating disturbance. Proceed with extreme
At the old rock house on the Brownsville Road, the crazy things happen according to the code. You turn to the left at the sign of the toad to the empty old house on the Brownsville Road. The old rock house on the Brownsville Road, crazy things happen according to the code. The code of the ghost at the sign of the toad. Nobody lives on the Brownsville Road. Oh, they scream in this way and they bring in the day, and the weird sound make you shiver. They dance and they sing through the wildest ring, and the noise goes down to the river. You see, nobody lives on the Brownsville Road. They grin and they rave of the cold, cold rave, and they kick their ass on the tag. Their neck bones click as they swing their kicks, rockin' to the Brownsville jazz. At the old rock house on the Brownsville Road, a crazy thing.
I don't blame you in the least.
Oh, it's you, Dad.
The ghost at the sign of the toad. Nobody lives on the Brownsville Road. Like nobody lives there. Dig?
No, I don't. I agree with you 100%. But perhaps we should be a little more discreet about it.
What on earth are you talking about?
Getting as far away as possible from that music. It's a good idea, but we're guests here.
No, the music's wonderful. I could listen to Tom sing by the hour.
And you have.
I just wanted some fresh air, that's all.
Is it, honey?
No. Dad, I've got the funniest feeling.
What is it?
I can't describe it, but I just know something's happened to him.
Him?
Eegah, the giant, or whatever he is. Something's happened to him.
Roxy, look at me. I love you very much. You're more like your mother every day. Every living thing was her personal concern, and she worried about them.
That's just it, Dad. But you see, worry isn't the feeling that I have. I don't know what it is. He's a creature. Well, you just have to look at him to see that. He even tried to kill us. But yet...
You can't get him out of your mind. That's my job for about 2 more years. If I can hold on to you that long. Then it'll be up to somebody else. Maybe him, huh?
Where you been? I was belting out a tune just for you in there. I look up and you're gone.
We can hear every word, Tom. I said hear, not understand.
You're funny, Mr. Miller. Really funny. Come on, Roxy, let's dance.
Wait a minute.
What's the matter?
I thought I heard sirens.
Oh, that's Dino's sax. It leaks.
No, mister. Don't.
If I didn't know they were dancing, I'd swear this was a fight. What? I say, looks like a fight. Oh, boy, you're a good dancer.
I'm gonna deck you. Knock it off. She's my girl. I'm gonna Take the fruit. Let's all get him. Come on, guys. All right.
Is he real? Who is he?
Yes, he was real. It says so in the book of Genesis. There were giants in the earth in those days. Chapter 4, verse 32.
And so, my lords and ladies, as with King Kong, it was beauty that killed the beast. And those bullets didn't do him any good either. And a quick word about our leading man, Mr. Arch Hall Jr. Please do not judge his acting prowess by this film. It was just 1 year later, in 1963, he would turn in a brilliant performance in the classic film The Sadist, in which he played a crazed thrill killer. That's a film we're going to be featuring here on the Nerve-Wrackin' Theater quite soon. But now, my lords and ladies, I want to thank you all for watching, and I want to invite you all back again next week when we'll do whatever this is all over again. As always, I am Lord Blood-Rah saying, geek out.